Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. Okay, guys, so I've got several things to go over with everybody real fast. First off, I don't know if you can tell or not quite yet, but I have come down with the flu and strep throat, and my voice is starting to give out on me. So we might have a small interruption in our daily Timberborn videos. So if you see that we don't have Timberborn one day, do not fret. Give me a few days to regain enough strength in my voice, and we will continue with our stuff. That's the first big thing, guys. So right now, I am re-recording this episode. I just finished. I was so relieved to have gotten through it. And then when I exited out of the game, I saw something that wasn't right, went to play the video back, and the video had corrupted itself, and yay. So I'm basically I'm going to try to redo everything that I just got through doing, and we're going to see if we can get back to the same point, same spot, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, so one of those things. Alright, so first off, I've been asked about this reservoir over here, about issues about it flooding and causing issues. And that is simple. We are going to open up this gate right here, and that will stop the flow of water over here, because it'll redirect the majority of the flow over here to this side, and that should stop all of the water coming in over here. Now, it takes a second. It's not an instant thing, but as you can see, it's stopped. The best thing I can figure out is that when I placed the dynamite here and I blasted those holes, if I understand the water mechanics right, which I'm not claiming to, but I think the water travels from the lowest point first. So if that's the case, it flows over and then it drops down into that hole before it rises. So I think that's what's going on with everything, is that's why we're able to redirect the flow, because the flow on top is moving out before it can build. If that makes sense, I don't know. To me, it kind of does, it kind of doesn't. But at the same time, I'm also not 100% on top of my game, so you might be sitting there thinking, like, what is he talking about? So let me know if that makes sense or not. But it does, for whatever reason, it stops the flow, and I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, so these two floodgates control that. All right. We still got that little bit of flood over here. We're still waiting for that to dry out. Let's see. I'm trying to remember everything I did. I did so much. Oh, it's so ridiculous. I did so much stuff. All right. Oh, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, that I talked about in the other video, that, that's gone now. There was an update to the experimental today, and I'm not fully sure that I don't want to say I disagree with this, but I'm a little bit confused. They changed stuff, but they didn't change stuff when it comes to the storage. So if anyone can help me understand it a little bit differently or better, something. But anyway, so this is what it says. It says, storage system, warehouses, tanks, and piles have received a set of buttons that make it easier to automate their operation. For example, you can now have smaller warehouses scattered among fields for your farmers' convenience, as well as huge centralized warehouses that gradually stock up on the crops brought by the haulers from the colony's remote farmland. Okay, now that statement right there, I 100% agree with. I think that's an excellent idea. I'm not against that. Now, the part that I have a problem with, or that I'm failing to fully comprehend, is that the devs had stated that they were going to do away with the desired feature. They said that they didn't want the desired feature, that no one really played with it, and that it didn't really work right to begin with. And as far as most people goes, there's the issue with the extra computations, and it causes lag, having to constantly rebalance all the resources and all that stuff. So, with that being said, here's the next part of it. They've added in the accept, obtain, empty toggle to all warehouses, tanks, and piles. If set to accept, the storage simply accepts the selected goods as it used to. This remains the default setting. That would be allowed. If set to obtain, the colony's haulers will do their best to actively fill the storage by picking up the selected good from other warehouses and transferring it here. This happens on top of the normal accept behavior. This button is hidden if there are no hauling posts in range. If set to empty, the storage no longer accepts goods. It will be set to clearing up the inventory and moving it elsewhere. Now, is obtain not essentially desired? Now, granted, it's not from, warehouse to warehouse to warehouse to warehouse to warehouse to balance, but I don't know. That seems like for the devs to say like the desired. I mean, it seems like they just reworked desired to me. So y'all's thoughts, your opinions. Am I looking at it a little bit incorrectly here? And like I said, guys, do remember that I am not at full capacity here, so I might just be, having some trouble comprehending their logic on, how bad the desired feature was to basically give it a watered down desired. Maybe I think that's what I'd go with. It's a watered down or a manual desired feature. I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. So, but anyway, so we've got 3 more days of wet season. So we're having another nice long wet season, which is filling this up quite nicely. Everything looks like it is flowing. Okay, so let's check on our golems over here. So we've got 1 golem left. Okay, so we've got 1 golem. I've got 104 unemployed workers. So that's what we were doing on the last one, is I was making some changes to the employment. One of the things, let's see, actually, let me do this. Pause that for just a second here. Before we go over there and start doing that, let's see, where is it at? Was it here? No more sending to the pit. No more sending to Outer Rim. Save all your planks. Delete this. Put in a new lumber mill here. Put in a T right there. Increase the priority of said T. Add in another windmill there. Okay, so that's what we want to do over here, is we want to add in the new lumber mill. I want to upgrade the system to have two more windmills so that we have increased power. I did a lot of stuff over here. It's gonna take a few minutes. Trying to remember everything that I had done in the last one. Add all of that. I think, if I remember correctly, I added in a hauling post right here. I'm not sure if we did anything over here or not. I don't think I did. I want to say I left this this area alone for the most part. So they can reach down there. That guy can reach down there. Add in a couple more trees. Okay. And as you can see, we still haven't had a single drop of water come in over here, so that is still good. There we go. Let's see, did they get this built? Not yet. Still waiting on some planks. I think we should probably send planks from over here. You know what? Stop sending stuff to Logville. We don't need it. Send them some planks and help them out. Okay, so while we are waiting on that, I'm going to add in another grist mill over here. No, not a grill, a grist mill. And then I want to delete that. I want to delete this. Go ahead, add in another large windmill right there. Raise the priority on that. Alright, well, it's slowly getting built. Yeah, I had done a lot more last time because we were down to like 60 something on our unemployed. I know we still have some stuff to do over here, so I'm going to add in some batteries here in a minute. Yeah, you are maxed out. Okay. Come on, little beavers. 6 more gears. That's all you need. Any second now. One more gear. That's all it needs is one more. There it is. Now build it. There you go. Good beaver. Alright, we'll replace that. Okay. So we'll get all that replaced. This is all they need to do is finish building that. Add in a path right here. We'll add in some platforms over here. And we'll add some dynamite right there. So that's what we'll do. We'll add in 2 more batteries over here. And then we should be okay with power. We are at 720 out of 650. Yeah, so we've got the extra power for the batteries now, so that's good. Not bad at all. And then I believe we added in a hauling post right here. That'll take up a handful more beavers. Alright, so let me see where is all of our extras at. So we've got 4 there. 9 over here. Hold on, is there any... Okay. Still got a ton of beavers over here. Not so many there. We got a few extra over here. Okay, so that'll take care of another 10. As will that. Still waiting on gears. Are we shipping gears out? We are. We're sending gears to the pit. Okay, well, we did just build a bunch of windmills and stuff, so, I mean, that would explain a lack of gears right now. And we still got a few more that we're going to be trying to put in. Okay. That guy's in. That's good. This one is in as well. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to close those. I forgot to close that. Oops. Well, that's my bad on that one. I got so distracted on everything else that I forgot. You know, I closed it in the original one. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. There we go. And we will set you to wheat flour. Excellent. Now let me see. How are we doing on things? We're actually running low on catalyst over here. Yes, we are running low on catalyst, so we probably ought to make another refinery, I think. Let's see, what is that under? Biofuel tanks, refinery right here. Okay. And then on top of that, we've got 7 golems. Hold on here. Let's see. They're full. We're good here. We're good there. Let's go to here. We're already working barrel bots there. Yep, switch to barrel bots over here. And then I'm going to put in the barrel bots in all these industries over here. Okay. Alright, so the barrel bots are now in charge of pretty much their entire manufacturing process with 2 exceptions. One, the treated planks, which is over at Twin Falls. And then the food production down here. Those are the only things stopping them from being a complete, like, Skynet type entity. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay. Alright, well, I am liking what we got so far. Everything's looking fairly well. We're down to 73 unemployed, which, we were a little bit lower, but I just freed up, 5 or 6 beavers over there. So we were probably closer to like 69, 68, somewhere down in that range. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think for the most part, I don't want to say 100% everything's the exact same, but I probably will say about 95% is guaranteed to be the exact same. I think I discussed everything I wanted to discuss with y'all. And like I said, if I feel any worse, then we'll probably have an interruption in our videos. If I start to feel better, we'll keep them going. It all just depends. So I'm going to try not to push too hard. But like I said, I am going to try to provide content when I can. So we will see in the next couple of days what is going on with this. I'm hoping that I did catch the flu and stuff early enough that it won't be as bad. But we'll see what happens. So, but anyway, guys, that is probably going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.